All right. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? All right, give me a second here. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Rewind and Replay, a series that I have going on where we watch shows of unforgotten gems, cult classics, and old school hits to see if they still hold up today. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is number 3. This is the third episode that we're doing so far. It's been good. So for a little quick summary of what we're going to go over, the movie that we're going to be going over with you guys today is Top Secret, a movie. That's it. So this is a parody movie. It's a really cool freaking movie. I love it. It's like one of the OG movies. Slapstick comedy. Yep. It's like one of the best. This movie pretty much like helped jumpstart a lot of other movies too. Besides another famous movie that was previously released from the same people too. So just kind of, a little intro for that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue on, and we're going to go over to the movie overview, give you a little insight about the movie and what we watched. And so you guys can, have a little base ground to go with. So the movie is Top Secret, a movie. It was released in 1984. The directors were Jim Abrahams, David Zucker, and Jerry Zucker, otherwise known as Zaz back in the day, because they were a trio of writer-director, and they pretty much were coming up with a bunch of movies during that time. So yes, and again, they were the writers as well. There was also another writer, Martin Burke. So there was 4 people in there. And then as far as the genre and runtime for this film, it's a comedy parody. Spy musical in a sense, because there is music in there.
There's singing.
There's some singing in there. More on that too. It's just really freaking cool.
It is.
and then the movie is 90 minutes too. So it's a
classic length for the decade.
Absolutely classic length. It's digestible. It's not too much, too little. It's perfect. A little information about its box office success back in the day, or its budget and everything. So it had a budget of around $8.5 to $9 million. So that was a nice budget to start. You can pretty much do anything. And to tell you the truth, they kind of did. We'll get into that a little bit more, but yeah, and as far as when it released and its money that it made, the gross sale, the earnings was 20.5 million.
That's a lot. That's more than double.
Way more than double. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And back in the day, in the 80s, it's a lot of money still.
Especially for this kind of, like a parody
especially
movie,
for
right?
this type of movie.
Parody.
A slapstick, just whatever movie. So well. Yeah, it was amazing. I liked it.
Really is.
Okay, so a quick summary about the movie. We have Val Kilmer, who's the main star. He plays the character Nick Rivers, who is an American rock and roll singer who is invited to perform at a cultural festival in East Germany. What he doesn't realize is that the festival is a front for a Cold War espionage scheme involving the East German government, a scientist held hostage, resistance fighters, and hidden underwater mines. And man, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get this movie. So Nick Rivers gets drawn into rescuing the scientist's daughter and thwarting. I hate that word. Thwarting. Oh my god, it's like I'm not even it's like I want to be from the East Coast. I like, no disrespect, I swear. It's just thwarting the plot while delivering Elvis style music numbers and slapstick comedy along the way. Oh,
so good.
Oh, okay.
So funny.
So that's a little bit about it. We'll go into a little more of the history of the movie before we get into our thoughts. So what made this movie stand out at its time? The Top Secret is a high-energy parody hybrid that blends together musical spoofs, especially Elvis-style rock and roll, like we mentioned. It has some Cold War spy flick tropes in there. Actually a lot. Yeah. And World War II tropes, too, like with resistant film elements. So it's one of the main things, yes. Its absurdist humor, sight gags, and genre mashups were signature for the Zucker-Abrams Zucker team, the Zaz team. Coming off Airplane. So they were the creators, and they did Airplane. So Airplane was like the first parody movie that came out, and that one did success. So like right
What's
after,
his name? The actor. The
oh, I
actor?
forget his name. Oh,
Like a female name almost.
it is, isn't it? We can probably look it up right here really quick and everything. But other than that, you know, like, well, Airplane I think was released in 1983 or so.
Shortly before.
Yeah, it was like
Shortly before Top Secret.
oh, so 80s. It was in 80s, and then 4 years later it came out. So like they were pretty quick. I'm pretty sure it was like their next project. Here, go for it. All right, there, cast and crew. And other than that, you know, its success or its flop out in the world when it released in theaters, you know, it was modestly successful. It earned more than its budget, so I mean that kind of says a lot for itself. Is it no here?
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, he was in that movie. What was that? He was like one of the main characters. There was a bunch of other characters too, but yeah, Leslie Nielsen, and then what is that one other guy? Is it him? Robert Stack? Is that who? Captain Rex Creamer? I think that's the guy that I'm thinking about. Who's but yeah, he was like, that movie was really great. So you know they had Top Secret that came out later on. Some considered it underwhelming given expectations from, you know, the comedy era and, you know, coming off of Airplane, because Airplane was pretty hilarious. But I honestly think this one was right up there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right up there.
I actually, from things that I will mention later, I think I like this one better.
You know what? Yeah, actually, I kind of do too.
Like,
I kind of do too. It's I don't know. I guess just because of its cultural era that it was going off of, its basis was like Cold War, World War II. That brought something that was just completely different because of the Airplane. It was, you know, it was more, you know, like your society, the society you were in, and it was different. It was a different humor too.
Older, a different generation, and I feel like even though it's just 4 years, the generation that the comedy in Top Secret is written for is different than the generation that Airplane.
This is very true too. So yeah. I'm glad we agree on that. Actually, I do like that one a lot. All right, and then as far as the buzz that it received when it released, the critics generally responded favorably, praising its comedic energy, though noting that the plot was looser than more serious films. Robert Ebert, back to that one critic, because I mean, him and Siskel and Ebert, they were like the biggest ones, thumbs up, thumbs down. For example, Robert Ebert appreciated the humor and wild looseness. He actually liked that. It was it's kind of interesting. So coming off of some of those slapstick movies, especially the one that we did previously too with the Last Starfighter, that one ended up being a little more serious, but it had a lot of comedic elements in there too, and he liked it. So I'm having this new perspective about Robert Ebert. Roger Ebert wasn't such a bad guy.
No.
I don't think he was such a bad guy at all. Audience reactions included laughter at the absurdity, though some viewers found the tone fragmentary.
It's all over the place.
It is all over the place. I understand that.
That's part of the comedy.
This is true.
So like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's slapstick. You know, it's like you're doing it right then and there.
The moment. It's like skits.
And then, of course, later on in the years, its fan base and critical acclaim, Top Secret has become something of a cult comedy favorite. And I mean, it's said loosely. That's why I picked this film, because not many people really knew about it. But, you know, I definitely have to say I did buy this film because it popped up, and it was shortly after Val Kilmer's death. So I know, like, on Amazon Video, you know, they were kind of promoting it, and they had like all of his movies pretty much like on sale, so you can appreciate it. And this is one that I immediately jumped on, like, right off the bat. I was like, and then more into it too, because it's, I mean, beyond being a really funny and probably cult classic movie, there's just so much history behind it. And yes, I can't wait to get into that. So the fan base, you know, over the years, they loved it. Some have become, what was it, a cult classic, especially among fans of the 1980s and the parodies of absurdist films. So those are the types of people that really loved it. That's me. This was Val Kilmer's debut role. It's often cited as showing early hints of his versatility. And he did have a lot of versatility in this movie. Again, oh my goodness, we'll get into that. And we're going to get into that right now.
Well, right now, because I actually, at the risk of cutting you off from what you're starting with, just based on that, is like one of my favorite things about it is Val Kilmer doing comedy. Like, it's just chef's kiss. Like,
it really is.
Yeah.
Especially for the type of actor he was later on in life.
Yeah.
Serious, great A-lister. And who would have thought this would be like his first one?
I only knew him like that. I had never even heard of the movie Top Secret, and so when we watched it, it was shocking and awesome to see him be so silly and like comedy. Like, he's good.
He's really good.
Good timing. He's
good.
Funny. He's good.
Carries himself really well. So yeah, we'll get into it then. So what do we love about it today? I mean, I love the fact that there's just so much slapstick going on, so much humor, back to back to back.
Yeah, non-stop.
Just, I mean, you know, like they have one scene where someone's coming up and it's funny because of the slapstick humor they put behind it when you watch the scene. And then when they actually have the scene with dialogue, that's another thing. And then when they're finished with that and walk away, there's another slapstick. And
it's everything from the dialogue to what's happening in the background to how this connects to that. And everything is joke after joke after joke after joke. And it's ridiculous.
It's so fun. I love it.
It's so good.
And it's like that throughout the whole movie. Yeah. I think it was pretty original too. They didn't, you know, like you see some parody movies where they're specifically making fun of other things that are probably cult classics or famous movies. You know, you have like what was it, a Naked Gun, Loaded Weapon, because Loaded Weapon did Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and then you have
and they're direct parodies of a single movie.
Yes.
And this one has bits of a lot.
And it has bits of a lot of things that doesn't really take from anything like that. It's more, I guess, like historical just because of the setting. But original humor, though. Yeah, but there's like a lot of original humor in there, and I love that. It was, that's why I feel like it is, what, like you said, it's a step above Airplane.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
In regards to that, like, how do you feel about that?
I think so, because it's more culturally relevant, whereas Airplane is just a parody, whereas this one is like, oh, we're doing the parodies like that one movie, but we're doing it with more cultural links. Although, and I'll get into that later, there's an asterisk on that. So yeah, it's culturally relevant for the time, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, there's
so yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Right? Okay, because and then as far as things that I didn't love, I couldn't really find a thing other than maybe for some it probably could be too much slapstick humor back to back. Like you might get annoyed by it in some cases, but probably not.
It's good comedy.
It's really good comedy.
I'm one of those people that would get annoyed at too much slapstick if it's just like stupid, dumb slapstick all the time. And I didn't get annoyed at this. Like, it's great.
I was really happy about that because she's sensitive to that kind of stuff. Like when I mentioned Naked Gun, she's like biggest eye roll ever.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And like I don't really do those movies very much. And even Airplane is like, okay, I'll watch it and it's fun, but I'm not like, oh my god, let's watch Airplane. Like, no, that's not gonna be me. Like ever saying that. So, but I really enjoyed this one.
I was happy you liked this. This was I was like, yes. Perfect. Great. Love it a lot. Yeah. And so moving on, you know, does it hold up visually, emotionally, narratively? Absolutely. Visually, they did remaster the movie. When I bought it, I don't know exactly like when they did the remastering, but I did know that they did that. So the visuals and the picture is really nice. It's beautifully presented. It doesn't seem pixelated or anything. It doesn't even seem like it's oversaturated or anything like that. It's awesome. Audio's great, especially with the singing going on. That one's like really good. And man, love the singing in there too with the mix of like the whole Elvis kind of style of music, because it's very like 50s rebel rock, I guess, in that sense, like back in the day, how it was.
I don't know what it was called.
Forget exactly what it was called.
I didn't take from Just Rock in college or high school.
But yes, so other than that, as far as the visually, emotionally, and narrative, I think it holds up 100%. Even the jokes are still
they're
very fundamentally
dad jokes. Like they're slapstick. That's always funny. There's dad jokes. There's puns, and it's a parody. So I think that just alone, parodies are always going to be in. I think
they are. I agree. It's
basically a meme. Like that's what memes are. They're parodies of other things. You know?
Yes. Oh, I love these movies. Okay, so we agree. You know, the same visually, emotionally, narrative. It's a-okay. It's great.
Yeah.
For as far as favorite scenes or quotes, I have so many favorite scenes. As far as quotes, I mean, not so much. I didn't pay attention to the dialogue, but there were other things that I was just really amazed about. So other than the constant presentation from beginning of one joke and going on to another was one thing that we did mention, and I just love that because it makes a lot of scenes throughout the movie pretty memorable. But the absolute memorable ones I love so much, there is one that it was from the beginning. The scene started outside the door to when they entered into a shop. Right. Like the whole
that's really cool
scene, one take was filmed backwards, and they even had to learn the speech and the dialogue backwards, so when they said that, it was actually coming out normal. Like how it was like a 4-minute scene or something like that, or it was a long scene. And it was great. It was crazy. Probably like the first time it's ever been done by my understanding and knowledge in film. Or I've never seen anything like that during that time. I mean, in '84.
Yeah, especially that time. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know.
So it was phenomenal. Like like speaking on that alone, I think anyone should watch it just for that scene alone. And I know they have that scene out on the video world, you know, like the video space, like YouTube or Vimeo or something. They have clips of it out there, I swear.
Because I know it's so amazing.
Yeah, I know Rotten Tomatoes has it. That's for sure.
Oh, cool.
They did have it on there. It was like one of these little things right here. And then lastly, the other scene that I really loved a lot was the underwater fighting scene. That one was really freaking cool because the only other time I've seen a scene like that was like a Jackie Chan movie. Was it that one where he's in Australia? It was a First Strike, I think, or something like that. I forget what exactly which Jackie Chan film it was, but there was an underwater fighting scene that he did. They did this first, and it was great. It was really funny. Good. It was really good. The fact that they were doing so much with the like holding their breath for a certain amount of time, because
can you imagine?
Yeah, and then just to give some respect to a lot of the actors back in the day too, because you know how many actors would do something like that these days unless it was like some action film and they know that they're going to be taken care of. This was for a comedy and you could die, and it's like they totally went in hardcore because that's how hardcore they were back in the day.
It's the only way to have things done, to make things.
Yeah, but that's it. That's basically it for me.
That's cool. I too, the backwards one. The reverse one. I remember that was shocking, and I kept saying, like, this is amazing, like, with the technology. And every time that we watch one of these movies, I'm just amazed at what they could do without all the special effects we have now. So that one's definitely one. But mostly the comedies, since I'm more into it because of the silly comedy, I do prefer, like, I especially love the jokes, like, for example, I know a little German, he's sitting right there. And
there's this little German across the table.
And it's a small German.
In the restaurant, he's just like,
And so that's hilarious. And then at the potato farm, when a pony is coughing, and you can see this joke coming a million miles away, but I don't care. It's hilarious. Like, both of those are just so silly. And it's like, what's wrong with him, with the horse? It's like, oh, he caught a cold last week and he's just a little horse. Because it's a pony and it's so funny.
Like a horse throat.
Horse and a little horse and it's pony. And it's just, I love it. I love puns and silly dad jokes. So that's why I love this movie in general, is because it has a lot of those. And so those are just some of my favorites that I remembered the most. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You bring up one because you mentioned it earlier. I'm surprised they didn't bring it up. That was really good. The one where he's like interrogating him. And then, like, he's like, Mr. Rivers, if this guy is not alive, then we're gonna, like, put you in the firing squad and kill you or something like that.
Oh, and then they go.
And it's like, for your sake, he better be alive. And they're like, what is?
Keep us updated on.
He's on the phone.
That's right. I didn't get that one. That one was really good. That's right. He's on the phone. He's like, please keep us updated on the state of, Sergeant whoever, and then pause, and then. I see. Keep me informed if his condition changes. Hangs up. He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good one. It's just so many. There's just so many that were just
so many. It's so good. I really love it a lot.
And that joke kind of reminds me of, and I'm not a huge fan of these, but it kind of reminds me in a good way of Holy Grail ones. What is it?
Oh, the
Monty
Monty
Python.
Python?
Some of it is like that, but American. Maybe that's why I.
Is that why you like it more?
Maybe
He
not.
doesn't like the British.
No, that's not
so
true.
much.
I do usually, but I cannot with Monty Python. Like, I like British comedy. I do, but just not Monty Python. It's very specific. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So, go on. That's
great.
all.
That's all.
On my end.
All right, so moving on, we have what aged well and what didn't. I think it aged very well. I think it's like one of the classics. It's something to remember about movies, especially knowing the budget that it went in and the amount of props that they made, and it looks beautiful.
Really
Like, it was so authentic. It was very culturally represented in what they did. I mean, you can tell that they took a lot of care and thought into making the movie, even though it was just completely slapstick, 100%. So I think everything was pretty damn good. In none of the jokes, I don't know, except for like maybe one scene. I can't really think about it, but I feel like everything's like not even a bad
Offensive?
thing. It's not offensive.
I have something to say.
There are some.
It's mostly just the cultural stereotypes.
Yeah.
I believe the only thing that didn't age well are two things. One, the cultural stereotypes of like the French and the German.
Yes.
Germans equal Nazis and French equal. It was like very cartoonish. Both of them very cartoonish. And then the women are very just like, oh, the pretty damsel in distress. Oh, bikini, big boobs, half naked. And that was the thing for those movies. It still kind of is now. In parodies, it's still kind of like even the stupid one, Scary Movie. That's a parody of the Scream movies and horror movies. Even that one, I mean, obviously they have those too. That's for a different reason, I guess. But I think those are the two things that didn't really age well: is the cultural stereotypes they used and the approach to the female characters. Other than that, great, fantastic.
Very, very true. So, I feel like that's easy to get by because that's just kind of how
you know what it is. That's what I think.
Yeah, so it's. I think it's great.
As long as you're aware that you're watching a 1980s movie.
Yes, and you know how they did things back in the day.
How it is.
Perfect. All right, and moving on, we who would enjoy this movie in today's audience? Obviously, people who love slapstick comedy, like myself, raunchy comedy and all that. Just want to go in and watch some, albeit semi-brainless comedy stuff that just make you happy, take you away from like whatever stress and challenge you have.
I don't think it's that mindless.
You don't think it's that?
That's why I like this one as opposed to other ones that are actually mindless comedy. Like
more
this
substance.
one, you have to think for some of the jokes, there's language. You have to think, like, you're not just there just like seeing it. It's like you have to you gotta be smart to get some of these jokes. They're not they're not fart jokes all the time. There are some, but it's not, so I think it's not like brain dead comedy for sure.
I was just saying it figuratively because most people would say that. Most people would kind of think that.
I hadn't watched it, for sure.
So that's what I'm saying. But it's definitely she did prove it that it's not really like it actually has some substance. It's pretty good. But also anyone who is a Val Kilmer fan and wants to watch his first film and see what it's like, that's like another thing too. It's pretty damn good.
That's why I was interested in watching it, because I was a big Val Kilmer fan.
I was a big Val Kilmer fan too. Yeah. Cool. So I think those types of people would definitely like it a lot, especially with the new Naked Gun movie that came out. This is definitely a movie that you can go and revisit. Later. Yeah, crazy. I know. Oh, I know. That's right. You were looking that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really crazy. So yeah, I think those types of people, or just people that just want to let loose and kind of just watch something. Not really have to go in and know a whole backstory or invest so much. In the movie. Yeah. This is great.
Yeah.
And then we're going to give you more reasons why it's a great movie with our next segment that we have coming on, so that we're going to go into production trivia, behind the scenes kind of stuff. It's just really cool. So yes, this was Val Kilmer's first movie. Awesome. First debut
Very
movie.
first movie. Amazing.
As far as the audition side of this, Kilmer reportedly auditioned dressed as Elvis, or at least in Elvis style, complete with the tape of Elvis music right next to him. So like he went all in. He kind of like he made himself known, even if it was like a crazy antic and he didn't get it. Like people are gonna remember him, you know. So his impromptu rendition of Turn Me Loose, Turn Me Loose, dancing and singing impressed the directors, Zaz, and helped win him the lead role as Nick Rivers. Kilmer sang all of his songs. This is all the songs in the movie. He sang them.
It's crazy.
And he's got a damn good voice.
Yes, he does.
Damn good voice. You know, that helped later on within him being considered, you know, for more musically demanding roles. And again, his versatility. So he was pretty damn good. And yeah, the singing was awesome. I loved it a lot. I honestly, I thought it wasn't him at first.
Me too. I just assumed it wasn't him. I assumed it was some singer.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a dubbed singer, and it was him. Holy crap!
That's amazing.
Really good. As far as you know, being a genre mashup and parody style, the writers combined Elvis musical tropes with spy film, World War II resistant film settings, creating a surreal styled parody rather than a faithful genre film. I guess that's a good. I mean, I'm happy with both. It doesn't really matter to me. The distinct mix of musical numbers, spy plots, and comedy site gags made it unique.
Yeah.
And this is very true. And they used it well too. It wasn't overused. Timing was really great and crucial. I feel so. They did a wonderful job.
The writing was really good.
Yeah. All the comedy, it's great. And then as far as production details, you know, or odd moments, the film was originally longer. After test screenings, it was trimmed to 90 minutes.
And that was the standard length of a movie.
And it just was.
Nothing was over 90
Anything
minutes.
more, you're going to lose people. Yeah, like you're saying.
Godfather was longer. All those serious movies, those tended to be like 120 minutes. Everything else was 90.
Yeah, so yeah, you want to trim it down back in the day. It does suck, but I mean, hey. Directors, writers, Abrahams and the Zuckers, they briefly appear uncredited as German soldiers in the prop room. And I didn't know that. So it's like, I have to go back. We have to go back and see if we can recognize them. Some scenes required physical stunt and comedy elements, such as underwater set pieces or holding breath in water for comedic effects, like the underwater scene. And that shit was cool. I mean, yeah, you know, if they were great swimmers and had amazing lung power to hold in their breath and stuff. Yeah,
things that they do and holding their breath. That's amazing.
But man, if they were,
they're trained.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Like, if they were trained for that, man, I wonder how long they could have gone to actually do the scenes properly. But I mean, you know, you're underwater, it's pretty tough. You know, like inhale or swallow water and just like you're like, oh, you know, you have to cut and stuff.
It's so easy, it's so easy for something to go wrong.
Yes. And then influence on Kilmer's career. This movie showed that Kilmer could handle comedic timing, singing, and physical comedy, all plus a lead role.
And so well.
He did it so well.
Such a fantastic
He was a boss.
Yeah.
He really was. You know, it likely opened doors for his future in genre films and roles requiring a mix of charisma and musical or performance skills.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, gosh, yeah, there was a bunch of other movies, and especially when he gets into like movies with Robert De Niro. Ooh, that really shows like his acting and versatility. I love that a lot. Critics often note that even though Top Secret isn't strictly serious, Kilmer's performance stands out as confident in a demanding comedic setting.
Yes, that's something that I did notice, and I was gonna say about the fact that it's his first film. It's like the confidence that he carries himself with, like he's such a good actor. Like, I can't believe it's his first movie. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's silly, but that takes even more. To be able to really be that character and be so silly, but serious at the same time. Like, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
And it is very, that's exactly what I was thinking. Those words exactly is confident. Like, the confidence he has in that movie, in his acting, is just amazing.
It is. It's one of a kind.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, rest in peace, Val.
High recommendation.
This is like a really good movie. Please, You know, so where can you watch this? We watched it on Amazon Video. They do have it there for rent or buy. I believe like for rent, it's usually like the standard renting price. It's like $4, you know, for like older movies or movies that just been out for a while.
4 or 5.
Yeah, like $4 or $5. And then to buy, it fluctuates. So I got it for $5, honestly, because it was after his passing. So I don't know if I think it's like around $10, $7 around there. But it does fluctuate, to tell you the truth. So I couldn't really like get like a set price that could stay. But it's also the same everywhere else.
Prices always change. So.
Yeah, prices do always change too. But there are surprisingly a lot of deals. So check out Amazon Video, iTunes, Apple TV, Vimeo, even. I think I've even seen it on YouTube with ads. So you can watch it with ads. It does appear probably like on Tubi or something, but I couldn't really find it. You know, because of licensing, you know, they'll have it in their catalog, or they'll have to remove it after a while, and then they pay for it and they can put it back on the catalog. So yeah, it's interesting. What's up? Oh, okay. There is a Blu-ray DVD that exists out there. As far as it being a collector's edition, I'm not too sure if there is a collector's edition. There is a VHS collector's copy out there that I did find. That was really cool. Although they didn't have a price behind it, so I don't know if I think it's just like a listing of something that that exists.
It's existed.
Just the tease, you know, for the VHS collectors out there, because and then other than that, you know, we're gonna start wrapping it up, because that's, you know, it's a great movie. We can go on forever, but we gotta end there. But other than that, you know, does it still hit? Do you think it's
yes? Yes, I think
absolutely.
So. Yes.
For me too, I really do. Like, without a doubt, explaining everything that happened. You know, the hands down the backwards scene for how long it is, and the underwater fighting scene, and then the comedy is great. So I mean, that alone, and Val Kilmer's first film too. That is
crazy. I think so too. It's like, it's well written, it's very well timed, the comedy's amazing, they're great actors, and it's just the right amount of stupid. You know, like, it's good. And if you can look past the cultural stuff, if it bothers you, it's amazing. Like, if you understand that that's a joke too, you're gonna love 100% of it.
Yes, I agree. So with that's it. Thank you guys very much. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video, subscribe. If you think there's a movie we should watch, let us know in the comments. I have a list, but you never know. Like, my brother was just coming up to me recently, and he was all like, "What about this movie?" And he said it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's true!" And it was a movie that I completely forgot about. Honestly, I'll tell you about it. I know you've seen it too. It probably might be something we can go back to for sure. So yeah, you know, leave your suggestions. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course. Follow us on social media, and other than that, we will see you guys next time. Yeah, thank you very much, and I'll let you know. Did we watch the new? No, we haven't watched. We're gonna watch the next movie, so stay tuned for that one. You'll have to see the video, because as far as me giving you guys hints, I'm pretty bad at that, and I don't want to just be like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this movie now." I want there to be some surprise.
But
so
you could just hint that October's coming up.
Oh yes, that's actually a good idea. Sorry. Yeah. So this next video that we're going to be coming out with, as well as the following 3, so 4 total, we want to try and get out for Halloween, for October. It's all going to
be horror.
So it's all horror themed. Ones. So they're going to be 4 horror ones. Oh, I hit the mic. They're going to be 4 horror films. I think they're all from the 80s. Maybe one's like from the early 90s. But one is from the early 90s. So yes, I hope you guys tune in for that. Halloween. Freaking love Halloween. Yeah. It's my favorite holiday.
Maybe we'll dress up.
Damn, I love it when you're here. You give me these ideas. All right, we'll see you guys next time. You all have a good one.
Bye.
Peace out, and stay safe out there. Yeah. All right.